Hey, Roulette Fools, Brent with AOB. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully it's going well for you. Your week's starting off. Let's get started here, and I'll come back to our spreadsheet. 32. I think we're going to go normal. Let's just go 9 streets for 9, get that in place, and let's go take a look at our trusty spreadsheet. So yesterday, we ended up with 24,695. We had a good day, 600. If you watched the video from yesterday, A, I'm sorry, I forgot to turn on my video camera. I didn't realize it was not on. And B, towards the end, I went and played just for fun to show different strategies, and that was a disaster. So I got to do a little better about that. Luckily, we got back to zero. So 24,695 is our starting point today. And also, I'm actually, even though our goal is going to still be to be at 300 a day, I'm actually going to push back up to at least hit 500 a day. So that's my new unspoken goal. And even though it's completely separate, just so you know, I'm going to start my digital series again today. And my goal there is going to be $300 a day on digital. So way down. It's going to be slow grinds. I'm going to play multiple games so that you get an opportunity to see how I'm doing that. Yesterday night, because so there's a lot of question about how much money I've lost. So on the digital dice, most of that was profit, but I was down 30K of my bankroll. So yes, the bankroll went down to 0. So I'm down 30. I'm not down 80. I'm not down. What did we lose on this one? Yeah. Let's get our graph up there, right? This was some, we had an uneven dollar amount, so I had to play to get 50 cents or something. So anyway, let's just start it all over. Even though we're down, once we get up to, we'll just remember, well, we were up $5. Anyhow, so that's the number. Overall, out of my wallet, I was down 30. I played digital last night just for fun. I didn't record it, but I have the graph. I'll show you. I ended up a little over $5,000 on digital dice last night. So I have a new system. Works until it doesn't. And as long as I stay with that, I do really well. But when I deviate and when you start chasing, that's when you get in trouble for sure. All right, let's jump into it. Let's see if we can get going. Since I'm actually going to try for 500, I'm not going to try to get to 300 here in one sitting. My goal is to try to get to maybe 200 and then come back again and maybe get 100. Do it some smaller sessions because I really want to get to 500 to build up on our bankroll. So by the end of the year, this is going to be 100,000. But with my dice challenge, I'm going to definitely earn back that $30,000, of which got 5,000 last night. And that's just being tracked on its own thing. We're keeping our tracking here completely separate. What happens over there does not add to this. So I'm just saying I'm going to be getting that 30,000 back, and I hope to get that all back here in a real short period of time. Even though 300 is my main goal over there, I'll probably play, because it's so easy to play just 3 spins, 5 spins, I'll probably leave it just up on my screen and come and do a couple rolls at a time. Make a couple bucks. My hope is to get at least $600 over there a day, but 300 is my min target. I'm going to keep a separate spreadsheet for that, starting with yesterday, just so we can I can show you where that's at, even though I may or may not video those days. It'll just depends on what I can get to. All right. So far, so good. So far, so good. So hopefully that makes sense. And again, put in the comments. I'm looking to make sure that this continues to be creative and enjoyable for you guys. I'm going to hit my grind because I don't want to jeopardize our goal, because we are going to prove the naysayers wrong, and we're going to have a cool naysayers t-shirt. But I want to push the limits. I want to make this fun. So I think we'll do a little bit more of what we did yesterday, except way more conservative, just to see how they work. We'll probably just stick with $1 units instead of bumping up. So I still think that would be that'd be cool to put at the end of these things. All right, we're cruising. 141. Anywho's, would love to hear from you. I see more people jumped on Discord. Man, that community's growing. That's amazing. Love having everybody there. People are posting more and more strategies, and everybody's getting into it. There's more people posting their videos on YouTube and creating channels. That's amazing. I love that. I love seeing everybody getting out there and posting their channels. The more channels, the better. We can go and see what everybody's doing, and pick and choose what you wanna use, and see what works for you. Because that's the weird thing about this, and this is why I love Roulette. What works for one person just absolutely doesn't work for another, even though we could be doing the exact same thing, right? Like I said, 2 dozens, terrible for me. Other people absolutely love it. So, one size doesn't fit all, right? All right, let's go. Again, I would freak out if I didn't know that there was a bet on this one, because it says 135 down here. And I'll remember to zoom in on these things when I'm post-processing, so that you can see that, because apparently it's very difficult for some of you to see the balance and the bet sizes. So I'll try to zoom down there periodically just so you can keep track of what our bets are. But this graph right here, for the most part, this is everything I focus on during the game. All right, there's a loss. All right. Expect it, accept it, right? And I certainly expect it. Can't always have the 11, 13, and 0 days. So expect it and accept it. That's our motto. Let's go. Come on now. All right. Come on. Wouldn't that be nice to just cruise up again? We've had some nice days. So, well, we ended yesterday. It was a kind of a tough grind back. But the first 2 sessions went really nicely. Yeah, there's 32. Told you yesterday we're gonna celebrate 32. That's gonna go somewhere on the logo and on the shirt. Okay. I don't believe we'll have a giveaway this week. I'm still getting my bearings down and trying to figure out the best way to pay that money out. Right now, PayPal is working well, but the problem with PayPal is I have to use actually cash, which means it would just drain my bank account. Not that I'm worried about draining the bank account, but I'd rather keep the giveaways from the actual profit here, so that I don't start growing my balance here knowing that I gave away money. It makes tracking harder. Ah, come on, dude. Maybe he's switching up. Maybe we should go 134. I'm going to switch over to 134. See what we can do about that. Anyway, so I'm trying to still figure out. I'll talk to some of the folks on Discord. If it weren't for the fact that right now, mining fees, the fees to transfer and transfer crypto is so damn expensive. I tried to send to Max, I tried to send him $250 for his freebie, and it was going to be like $115 fee to send crypto. I mean, 50% fee. All right, good thing I'm glad we changed, because if we were going to go reverse, we would have lost that one. Let's hope we can keep this up. Anyway, so as soon as those mining fees come down, then I can literally send crypto to crypto directly out of stake, and that would be great. And so if that's the case, probably one of the requirements then moving forward would be that you will need to have a wallet, either wherever you want your wallet to be. You'll need to get yourself a crypto wallet somewhere, whether it's Coinbase, whether it's crypto.com, whether it's Robinhood, wherever you're at in the world, whatever's available to you. They're super easy accounts to set up. So, yeah, that was nice. We were going to win either way, but look at that, 13.36. Good thing I'm glad we switched over to 134. Anyway, so if I were you and you wanted to participate in those freebie giveaways, I would definitely start setting up your crypto account now, because as soon as the fees come down, I'm going to stop using PayPal and move over to that. So in the time being, we'll continue on with PayPal until those crypto fees come on. And I'm still thinking of how to do that. I don't know if playing 5 members at a time, or maybe I do 1 member. But I think if we do 1 member a day, like a 5-day giveaway, that's just too much trouble for everybody to join on. So I still think, look at that, 3, hitting the 1 and the 4. Nice. That's exactly what we want. All right, we're at 231. I think what I'm going to do, we're doing well. Let's just go. We've only been playing for 10 minutes. So let's see if we can get up to 300 and get our daily goal today. And that way I can come back in a little bit and see if we can't get the other 200. I'm going to definitely get my ass out and get my workout done this morning, so I'm not working out in the evening. Anyway, so I'm looking at the challenges, and I like the idea of poker tournaments. I like the idea of me playing for a pot, and then members can go in and compete for those pots. I mean, there's so many cool things we could do with this, so stay tuned for that. But maybe, yeah, it's already Tuesday, so I don't know. I'll talk to Max and Swizzle Sticks and see what they're thinking about that, as far as maybe putting a quick session to get to for Thursday. So I'll try to let everybody know by today if we're going to have a quick freebie session on Thursday or not. I mean, we're doing well here. And so I'd love to continue the giveaway every week. I mean, we'd be giving away what, $4 or $5, $500 a week. And I hope to ramp that up. So as soon as I get my feet under me and I get that 30,000 recovered and we start building balance, and I will recover that 30,000, we'll start increasing the, look at that. Now we can drop all the way down to $9. Anyway, I would love to increase those sessions as I kind of get dialed in, and maybe it's still capped at 100, but instead of 5 people, maybe we can do 10 people at a hit. That would be cool. So, yeah, we'll see as it grows. I want to make it grow. I want to make sure you guys are feeling the love from all this, that you can watch and not take the loss, but also enjoy some wins. I can't promise in the future that if I lose my bankroll of whatever I set aside for the freebie, that I'll come back and grind it back, because, anyway, that just increases my risk. And, all right, we're almost there. So I wanted to make sure for that first session that we had a good, strong first session. But moving forward, I think because this is gambling, if I win, you win. If I lose, we all lose in the respect that you won't get your bonus. And I'd be really sorry. So I'll do my level best to do what we need to do. So, and as I said last time, I'm going to just play the way I play. So I want those of you that are drawn and you're in the stream and you have your mic, open. I want you to talk. Feel free to say what you would love to see or whatever, but I'm going to just do my thing. Okay. All right, let's go. All right, man, we're 13-2. We got one more to go. And I'm going to finish this one up, and I'm going to hop directly over to begin our digital series. And so to give you a little heads up, it's going to be going through all the games, except for I don't do the slot machines and whatever, but we'll go through a couple of the games and show you how to play those for those of you that are new or have not been over to the digital section, the Stake Originals. They come with absolute shit instructions. So I'll run you through some of those, and then I'll actually play my daily session of whatever I'm going to play between roulette, dice, and mines, and crash. Nice, look at that. We're at 300 already. 14 minutes. We've had several days of great quick grinds, but we're not going to give up here. We're going to come back and get at least another $200 today. And then I would love to get up to 600. I'd love to get some bonus again so that we can go and play some different strategies. Anyway, I'll be back. I hope you're all having a great week. Stay tuned, and I'm going to go work on the digital stuff. All right, cheers. Hey, fools. Brent with AOB back for a second session. Let's see if we can get a little bit more and add on to what we have. Let's see, 30, 32, 17, 20. I don't know. Let's try reverse. We'll start with a 9 street, and while that's playing, we'll go back to our trusty spreadsheet. We ended out with 24,989. I had put the money in the vault and only brought out 24. No, that's 24.99 because we got 9 on the table. So yeah, so we ended up actually only up $294. I think it's because we lost 1 or 2 on the $9 initial bets before we reset the graph. Anyway, so we're up $294. We're going to see if we can pile on to that. And we're going to go jump right into it, see if we can grab it. Didn't get a chance to play and record the digital stuff. Things got hectic, but when we're done with this, I got a little bit more to do. Then I'll go and we'll go through and I'll create the digital edition, and that'll be a daily. The first edition, like I said, is going to be kind of walking through some of those games and explaining them because the instructions are pretty much non-existent practically on how to actually play the game. So we'll walk through those. All right. Bless 32, our number. All right, let's get our graph up here. Again, I had some penny stuff I was doing to get the balance to be an even dollar amount. So we got a little bit of funkiness in here. Yeah, so this should be 13 cents is what we got, is what I needed to get to an even zero, a whole dollar amount. Anyway, hopefully everybody's having a good Tuesday. Weather's nice again here in Oregon. Still a little cool, but at least it's sunny. It's not rainy. No. Oh, we lost no matter what, we were going to lose that one. All right. Let's see what we can do about this. Thank you for the comments, the explanations about my hot water mystery. I keep getting explanations. I appreciate it. They all sound about the same, and they sound like they are accurate. So one less thing to worry about. Okay, let's see if we can get caught up here. Hopefully shit just doesn't start going downhill right off the bat. But positive vibes, man. Positive vibes. That reminds me of, I don't know if you guys ever seen the movie Kelly's Heroes. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Donald Sutherland is in there, and he's a tank driver, commander of the tank. And his nickname in the movie, they call him Oddball, and he's just off the wall. And anytime someone is like, complaining, mainly Don Rickles in there, who's always bitching and moaning, he always... Oddball always says, positive vibes, man, positive vibes. If you haven't seen Kelly's Heroes, it's got Clint Eastwood. I mean, it's got an all-star cast in there. It's an amazing movie. It's got humor. It's got war. It's one of those great, I don't know. I hate to say they don't make them like they used to, but they don't, I don't know. I don't know if I've seen a movie like that. Come on. Phew. Get away from that 13. All right, we're back. Anyway, yeah, all-star cast. Telly Savalas, Clint Eastwood, Don Rickles, Donald Sutherland. I know I'm missing someone. I know quite a few people. It's got a big name. Another great war movie, Dirty Dozen. Love that. That's got an all-star cast too, right? Charles Bronson. Let's see, Charles Bronson. James Brown, the football player, James Brown. Who else does that have in it? That's got a bunch of people in it. Love that movie. Actually, Dirty Dozen, that has Donald Sutherland in it too, I believe. Oh, man. Oh, we got it. I thought it was in the one. All right. I believe that has Donald Sutherland, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because there's a scene in there where there's this general who's a real asshole, and they go and Donald Sutherland pretends to be a general. And he's going to that other general's place and giving his troops an inspection. And he's walking down the line and he stops in front of one of the soldiers and he's like, "Where are you from, son?" And the kid says something Missouri or someplace, right? Gives a city, let's just say Scranton, Missouri. And Donald sort of looks at him and goes, "Never heard of it." That is like one of the all-time best lines. So you got to see Dirty Dozen just to go see that scene right there. All right, 31. I thought we were going to hit a 14 again. Whew. It's coming close, But do we want to change horses midstream? Let's just stick with what we're going. Anyway, yeah. Great freaking movie. Dirty Dozen and Kelly's Heroes. The Great Escape. That's an amazing movie. That's got an all-star cast in it too. Steve McQueen, his famous scenes of being in the hot box throwing the baseball against the wall. That's got a lot of people. And you know another kick-ass war movie is Victory. It's got Pele in it. It's got a bunch of people. I think that's got Michael Caine in it. It's got Pele in it. That's a great movie. And I call it Victory, but I think maybe it's called like Escape to Victory, or that's the full name on it sometimes. All right, let's roll the dice one more time here, huh? We're almost up. That's good. Yeah, so those are probably my 3. I'll have to think if I have any other great war movies that are like in that genre, because you can go to like Platoon. You can go to movies like that later that are like really serious, but it didn't have the same as that genre of the World War II type movies there. I mean, and I liked Platoon. I loved Full Metal Jacket. I mean, those are great freaking movies as well. Super intense at times. And that's got some funny, oh, damn it. I knew we couldn't roll that hard. Full Metal Jacket has some hilarious scenes in it when they're with the drill sergeant, when they're going through basic training and pile, and the thing the drill sergeant says, you know, the best part of you ran down the crack of your mama's ass. Oh my gosh, he is awesome. Mary Jane Rotten Crotch. You're not at home finger banging little Mary Jane Rotten Crotch anymore. Oh, I saw that when I was in high school, man. Our friends, we used to watch that, and then we were quoting from that all the time. Mother Mary, this guy. All right, we're going to go with it. Let's just go with 9th Street 45 for a second. Just make sure, because it's just my luck. I switch over right, then it hits the 4th Street. Well, just like that, we're down 221 when we were just on the edge of getting to 300. But, my friends, expect it, accept it. All right, there we go. Okay, we're rolling. Now, the question is, do we go up to 540? Because that last bet was 270, right? Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. I didn't record it earlier because I'm just playing around with it before I start my series on the digital stuff, and I'm just playing with the other games and seeing what I like and what I don't like. But I got onto digital dice late last night. I have a new system. I know people are going to have a heyday that with them. Oh, it's a new system. Let's see who brings up negative EV. Anyway, the new system isn't that you win more. It's just that you prevent the losses, right? You prevent the losses. So last night was kicking ass. And for 1 second, I didn't listen to my new second and I got down. Luckily, I got out of that. I ended up last night over 5,000 up. And then today I was playing with it again and up $1,200 or $1,500 today on all the digital games. I'm not just doing dice. I like Mines. I love Crash for an auto set it and forget it game. That's a really good. It goes nice and slow, so it's not like it's ding 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 and that's because you're down $500. It's really slow. But normally what I've been doing is, like, even with dice, I put $300 in playable funds. The rest goes to the vault. If I lose a 300, I'm done. But I play really cautiously, and with the new system, which is basically you don't double up on all bets. So if you lose more than 2 in a row, I actually start halving my bets. Yeah, Bob. All right. There we go. Phew. Remember, it's okay to lose. Just, you got to win the big ones, right? So yeah, I'll be posting that a little later. I'll be getting to that a little later this afternoon. I got some stuff I got to get done today. But tune into that. I'll be explaining all the games. Well, not the slot machine games. I don't slots, whatever. Digital slots is the worst. But I'll be going through the primary stake original games. Also, I really want to do another bonus giveaway this week, but it's already Tuesday, and the problem I'm having is the payouts. This last week with the $1,000, this guy. This week with the $1,000 that I gave away, because crypto, because of the halving and the fees are so huge for transfer, that I just went ahead and set it at PayPal. The two problems with that is, one, it's coming out of my bank account. Two, it's not subtracting it from my stake account. So I have to manually keep track that I have actually $1,000 left, and a little bit more because I covered the fees for PayPal, because some people were if you're in Canada, and there's PayPal fees, but so it's a little more than $1,000, but I got to subtract that from my winnings because that's false. That's a false narrative up there. So I would rather be able to go and send from this wallet. Oh, whew. Amen. I'd rather just be able to send it from my wallet, send it straight to your wallet. So I think, just to give you all a heads up, if you're going to participate in it, you're going to need to have a wallet that I can, and you'll have to send me your receiving address, and I'll just going to send you the crypto straight from my stake account. That's going to help me with, that way when I win it here, I can send it and I don't see anything, I don't have to keep track of anything extra. Excuse me. So I'm going to play. That's why maybe this week, if I do a challenge this week, I'll still be willing to do PayPal. I don't know. We have to see. And then we got to kind of see what the exchange is. I have to see, even if I send it from here to your wallet, how much those fees are going to be. Okay. Looky. Not quite all the way up, but getting there. We were up 183, so we're right there. Another $30 away. Anyway, we're working on it. It's just a matter of logistics. I totally want to keep playing for you guys and give that money away. Yeah, just need to get my head on straight. Lots going on around here right now. So, yeah, I pretty much got my house in order. It's the finances. That fateful night where I just decided to go crazy on dice and lost it all. Most of that was profit. I did lose 30,000 of that is lost on my personal bankroll. So I have that 30,000 to make up. I've made up almost 7,000 of it right now playing digital stuff. I'm keeping the roulette separate completely. We're going to slow down a little bit here. Let's go down to 45. Anyway, I've made up 7, so I'm down 23, roughly 23, 24. Actually 24, because I need to count the $1,000 I gave away out of my personal bank account. I'm going to make that up and more. So my goal is, and I said this earlier, it'll be 300 here, and it's going to be 300 on digital stuff, and that'll be its own separate thing. And I think I'm going to do more than that on digital. Same thing with here. I'm going to win back everything we lost and more. So it's going to be great. Maybe I'll just have a second challenge, which is everything together will be at least 150. And of course this will be kept separate, but maybe that's what I'll do, is just say everything all together, our balance is going to show at the end of the year over 150. And I personally think it'll show over 200. So that's just me. So I got some catching up to do. So yeah, but I still want to do those giveaways, And if we do that every week, we won't do, so this week was double because I had Swelly Swizzle and Max. I had that special one for them. So in the future, I'm looking at a $500 a week giveaway is what I hope. If I don't win as much, obviously it'll be lower, but my goal really is to get you guys $500 as a total. And then I hope down the road, as we really get underway, that we maybe open it up to 10 people. Whether I do 1,000 in a session or what I thought on that one is maybe I do an initial pre-recorded session same day just before so I can spend a couple hours on it and not feel the pressure of being in a rush of winning $1,000 in one session. But if I can get 500 in that first session and then, or whatever, I'll record it. So if we're up or down, whatever it affects, but maybe that's one idea, but it kind of takes away. So maybe I just do oh, bummer. At least we're only down at the 45 level, right? So just putting all sorts of thoughts through my head. At the end of the day, it'll be the same, but we'll see. And then I'm thinking like every quarter, like every 3 months, we'll do a special session where we, I don't know, where we stream all day or something. People can pop in. I don't know how it's going to work because I know the contestants need to be there. The chosen members will have to be there, but it's kind of tough for you to be there. I understand for people to be there for 4, 5, 6 hours or something to do a monster session. So maybe I will do a pre-recorded stuff. I don't know. Okay. There we go. There we go. What did we do last time? Was it? Yeah. All right. We're just going to break even here. I feel like I want to go with the 135. And I am. Oh, wait. They're changing dealers. Let's go back to 45. All right. Let's see how she rolls. I'm trying to remember if she was good or bad for us yesterday. We had her yesterday. I think she was all right. I think. Anyway, if you got ideas for those giveaways of how to make them more manageable, what you feel like would be a really good way to do it, please get on Discord. That's the easiest way to do it. Either send me a DM or post it in the general chat, or if not, put it in the comments. Like I said, you got to be part of Discord in order to take advantage of that. So just a thought, you might want to get on there. It's totally free. Description is in the details posted below the video. Okay, where are we at? 228. We're going to try to get to 300. And we're just going to stay at 45 here for a couple and see how she's doing. All right, let's go. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. 243. We're only been on here for 18 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and do a couple more of these. At this point, if we lost, we'd just be down just below 200, right? And maybe we call that a break and take the 200. That would give us almost $500 for the day because we weren't quite at 500. What were we at? We were down $9, $6. So we need to go. Be nice to get 306 here. Had some people on Discord saying, hey, you should try this, you should try that. And one of them was V28. Yes. Anyway, we did V28, as you recall. If you watched the video yesterday at the end when we were trying different things, V28 was one of those strategies that we played. All right, come on now. Let's go. You ever get, and I know you have, when you get that, just a song stuck in your head and you don't know where the hell that came from, right? All day long, I've had Caribbean Queen by Billy Ocean stuck in my head. Caribbean Queen. Oh, that's it. Now, there's good news and bad news. All right. The bad news is I've got this song stuck in repeat in my head. The good news is I fucking love that song. I love that song. The other day I had Lionel Richie, Easy Like Sunday Morning, stuck in my head all day. Again, good news, bad news, right? The bad news, it's stuck there. Good news is I love that song. Where they pop into my head, I don't know. Oh my goodness, look at her. Ay, 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 ay. We'll give it one more shot here. We are at 180. I'm out of water. All right, here we go. Come on now. I think I'm going to get one of those little coffee cup warmers. I have thermal cups, but even those, maybe I just need to put the money down and go get like a Yeti cup or something. Oh, lordy, lordy. 3 in a row. Oof. Well, that burns. All right, let's start out at 270, see if we can get this. We were so close. So close. Yes, I know. Short sessions, take it and walk. That's okay. That's okay. Because I got a time slot right now and I'm having fun. So I don't want to leave. I mean, I was considering, okay, just take the 200 and go and come back and play another short $100 session. But I don't know. Part of it is I don't want to stop playing. All right, there's a 5, and we were in between a 10 and a 24, which would have been good news for us either way. All right. There was a 270. Oof, we got to stay on this like 3 times at least. No bueno. Or do we just go 1,540? Nah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. I mean, we already had to do a $2,000 bet yesterday or the day before, right? Okay, okay, okay. All right, let's go for it one more time. 540, we would have been there. You guys always talk me out of that stuff. Shame on you. Okay, here we go. And I want to get to a point where we're all caught up, so when I get some bonus money, I can come in here and put it all on black again. Let's see. I've won once or twice putting $500 on all on black. Yesterday, the day before, when I put the $2,000 bet down, I had $10 left over, and we put that all on black. Nice. Look at that. Good thing we switched, right? She's been hitting the fourth dozen here. Fourth street. 22, 34, 10, 35. Okay, here we go. Who's this? Candy. Oh, yeah, Candy. Yeah, sometimes the stuff in my head bypasses the filter and just comes straight out my fucking mouth, you know, and that's terrible. All right, come on. Yes. Nice job, Candy. Look at her just nailing that. Let's go down to 45 again. All right, we're going to go 45s. First loss, we're done. First loss, we're done. We'll take, like right off the bat, we'll take a 200 plus win, and I'll come back and grab that $100 remaining win when I do. And you know, when I run for president and I win, nice. And I win. Oh, wait, we're doing reverse. I got lucky there, huh? I did normal. And I treated for 45. There it is. So I already told you, my first thing on my platform is make online gambling legal everywhere in the United States. All right. Somehow I got to get around the whole states get to make up their own mind thing. We want to make it a federal law. It's ridiculous that we can't play online gambling just straight up like it should be. And that way I think if you do that, there's a lot more oversight and regulations on these casinos. If you make it legal, you get the taxing system they would be better off doing that. All right, here we go. Anyway, make that legal. That way you can link up your bank account, not have to do all this freaking crypto bullshit all the time. I don't mind the crypto, but with the fees right now, that's what makes it prohibitive. Let's see. My second thing I'm running on would be, oh yeah. And this is just personal because I love animals and I hate humans. So there's so many animals in shelters right now. It's ridiculous. And yet we have people out of their just homes just breeding dogs like there's no tomorrow. In order to be a breeder, you have to get a certificate. We only issue so many, and we regulate it until there are no animals sitting in kennels, right? Or at least that number, it's very quick turnover. I mean, it's just, oh, look at that. We're at 303, and you don't have to listen to my ASPCA, and because I'm about ready to break out in Sarah McLachlan, I will remember you. You know what I'm saying? That TV commercial, oh man, that and Little House on the Prairie. You want to bring me to tears? Now you know how to do it. All right, we got our 303. Oh, we need a couple more dollars, don't we? We do. We need a couple more bucks. We need one more bet of 9 Street Reverse 9. That would have been a winner. All right, here we go. 9 Street Reverse 9, and we're done. Anyway, that's the second thing I'm running on. And I'm not saying people can't breed their dogs. I just think it needs to be regulated so that we're not just getting so many out there. I believe I read a metric. We're putting down 500,000 animals a day because of we just can't continue to house them. And I just think that's super sad. All my animals have been from shelters, and they've been the best animals ever. And they have, you know what? Go get yourself a mutt. It'll fucking live forever. You go get yourself a purebred. That thing will have hip problems, all sorts of problems down the road. All right. We hit our 306. I don't know if I'll be back here or not on this. We got our goal. I would like to come back and win a little bit more so that maybe we could, maybe we should just get a couple bucks now. You know what? We're going to go for it. I want to get a couple bucks so we can come back in the last session of the day and play some other strategies again. I think that's cool. So I'm going to look up some different strategies that either I used to play. Maybe we'll play, maybe we'll go ahead and play the outside, the odd, even, black, red, and maybe we'll do 1-to-1 bets, you know, and we can see if there's a difference between following the winner, just sticking on one, following the loser, whatever. All right, look at that. So we have a little bit of money to play with now there. I'm going to go for it one more time. That would give us $90 to play with. Anyway, there's some other ones you can play where you start at 1 to 18 and you're just moving across the bottom outside and you double up as you go. Maybe we'll play the one where you put 6 units on red and then you put 1 unit on the black splits. I did play that earlier on. Got my ass kicked, so it'll be pretty small bets on that. Maybe we'll play 2 columns, 2 dozens. I don't know. We'll see. Look at that. We are just cruising. We're almost up to 400. So what we're going to do is we're going to slow down here. We're going to 9 Street. So we're going to go all the way up to 406 if we can. And that way we have a whole $100 to play with. Or I can be a greedy bastard and just make this another $600 day, right? Or actually, this is 400, right? 6. This would be a $700 day. Not bad, huh? We've been really crushing the roulette table as of late. Mostly. I mean, the second half, we got in trouble playing different, not doing the 9 Street. Oh, yeah. There it is. I switched accidentally. I meant to do reverse, and we did straight up. So, you know, I feel like going 1-3-4 for 9. All right, we just need 2 more wins, I think. And maybe a little more. And we're gone. And I'll let you know later what my other things as president that I plan on doing. All sorts of good shit. Oh, I'll tell you what. I go back and forth on it. I used to be a staunch. I got someone at the door. Who the hell's at my door right now? All right, let me win this. That way we can pause real quick. 3. Good thing we kept on that. All right, I'll be back. Okay, we're back. And good thing we sat out that spin, right? Look at that, a 0. All right, let's get in there and get one more. Anyway, I used to be on this particular one. I was pretty strong on it, which was in the United States, at least here in most states, the drinking age in the United States is 21 for alcohol, right? And that always irritated me because I joined the Army when I was 17. So I'm like, let me get this straight. I can join the military, I can fight, and they'll give me M60s and machine guns, and I can be sent into battle at 18 years old, but you won't let me drink a beer. I don't know. That seems sort of messed up. Let's go with one more just to get it over 4-6. Anyway, because I'm having so much fun talking to you guys. So I used to be really strong on that. And especially when I got out of boot camp and stuff, I was like, wait, I couldn't even, at the time, I was 17 when I went to boot camp and got out. And I was like, I can't even buy a pack of fucking smokes. Are you serious? Of course, I had fake ID back then, so it wasn't a problem buying cigarettes. And driver's licenses were really flimsy back in my day, right? They were just laminated. You could peel it, put a new picture in. I mean, now they're the IDs. I feel bad for kids these days because the IDs are pretty much impossible for any normal person to fake. Anyway, but then the statistics over, the maturity of those kids at 18, 19, 20, even 21 to handle alcohol and not get in accidents. I don't know. It seemed pretty compelling. So I'm still up in the air, but look out for that one on my platform. We'll see where I land. Anyway, I'll be back later this afternoon, and we'll have some fun with some other strategies and see how those pan out. All right. Cheers.